Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching me today. So as you can see by the title of this video, I have a very big announcement to share with you guys. I've gone through quite a few significant life changes and I am now finally ready to talk about them and share them and get back into the YouTube grind and life and stuff like that. So I will just go ahead and come out and say that I have decided to move back to Bakersfield, back home. So as you guys probably know if you have watched the first YouTube video that I have posted here on this channel, if you haven't, I'll go ahead and link it right here. But in that video, you will hear me talk about how the summer after my senior year of high school, I decided to move to LA just to go to community college. I kind of just wanted a change of pace, a change of scenery. It had always been my dream to live in LA and to move there. So the opportunity presented itself and it worked out nicely, so I decided to go. And I will first start off by saying I do not regret that decision to go at all by any means. I think being there definitely taught me a lot. I learned a lot about myself, about other people, just about life in general. So I will always be proud of myself and happy that I made that decision to go. Now, moving on, this is definitely something that's kind of hard for me to talk about, but I do think that it's important to talk about it, and that's why I'm choosing to share this with you guys, in hopes that maybe if there's somebody out there who potentially is feeling the same way, you can kind of get some advice from me. So while being in LA, it was definitely an amazing experience, like I said. But I started to find myself to become very, very unhappy. I was so confused and lost because I couldn't grasp and understand the fact that I had essentially made one of my biggest dreams ever come true and I still just was not happy. So that was definitely really, really hard to deal with for a really long time. And I held that in for a really long time. It was almost kind of like an internal battle that I was fighting with myself. I kept trying to do new things to make that unhappiness go away. And really nothing was working. And although my family and my friends and my home were only about an hour and a half away from me, I just still was so lonely. I quite honestly was coming back here to Bakersfield every single weekend. Being that I was so unhappy and so lonely for probably about 6 months, I towards the end was just I just can't do this anymore. I was constantly trying to put on a brave face and a happy face and constantly trying to build a more happier mindset and just a happier attitude, and in the end I felt like that honestly was breaking me even more, trying to fight myself and trying to mask the fact that I was feeling this way that quite honestly I had no idea how to deal with. I had never felt this way before. I had never been in this type of position before, and so it was really, really overwhelming for me. I was really, really upset all the time, was very emotional all the time, and it just was not a good situation. And I felt that when I am my true happiest self, it is being surrounded by the people that I love, my family, my friends. I needed to be with my parents and my siblings and my friends and my boyfriend. So I had always built up this dream of living in LA. I never realized and never really took into consideration what I would need to be giving to be there. And I just, eventually learned that just was not worth it for me. And I am proud of myself for even being able to do that. To move to a completely new city, basically by myself, to pay for things all on my own, to, cover rent and groceries. I am very, very proud that I can say that I was able to do that at 18 years old. Now, in terms of me coming back here, I have been here for almost 2 months now, and I can say that I am definitely a lot happier. I did also decide to transfer to the college here in Bakersfield, just because, you know, that was obviously going to be a lot easier. There was no way I was going to be driving back to LA to go to school, and that was also something that I was definitely concerned about was, is this transfer going to be easy for me? School is something that I value a lot and one of the most important things in my life right now. And so ensuring that that transition was going to be smooth and easy and everything was going to align was quite honestly one of the biggest deciding factors in this move. And so when I kind of spoke with some people and figured out that, you know, everything was going to transfer nicely and everything just fit exactly like I needed it to, that kind of was like the cherry on top that this is happening and this is the right move for me. Now trying to compare like myself and my thoughts here versus myself and my thoughts in LA, they are very different. I almost feel like it was like an entirely different mindset or something. I don't know how to compare it, but just the thoughts and feelings that I'm having now versus the thoughts and feelings that I was having there are so much more positive and so much different. I was very scared. I was very fearful that I was going to be making the wrong choice, that I was going to be essentially like taking a step backwards, that I was going to get here and then even maybe possibly be even more unhappy. But quite honestly, it's been the pretty much opposite. Now talking about the future, I guess. I will be starting college back in about 2 weeks from now. And I'm very excited. I'm ready to, you know, kind of jump back into like the class schedule and classes setting. I kind of enjoy that. I enjoy being on like a schedule and a routine. So I am looking forward to that. Now talking about LA, I think that I will go back in the future, whether it be for, you know, when I transfer to a university or just later on in life. I do love the city as a city, but I think I will move there when I know that that's going to be the right move for me. So now I kind of wanted to just maybe give some like advice on, you know, going through something like I did and my thoughts on situations like this. Is I want everybody to just understand that like it's okay. Clearly this was not in my plan at all. I expected to go to LA and completely thrive there, and although I did at some points, there were some really low points for me as well. And so making this decision that kind of was off track for me and off my plan, I want you guys to know, and like I just want everybody to know that like it's okay to go off your plan. It's okay to maybe do something that's out of the ordinary or against the normal college structure, because I know that that's something that a lot of people can fall into. Is, you know, I think we're all taught this specific pathway to follow to success. I almost feel like nobody talks about the little extra things that happen, like your feelings and your emotions and you enjoying yourself, and those things are extremely important. I personally feel like you cannot be successful, whether it's work, school, whatever, if you're not happy within yourself. And so I think it's okay to sometimes put that part of you first. It's okay to put your feelings and your emotions and your mind first before forcing yourself to do things. And that's kind of a major reason why I'm making this video now, is to possibly reach the people that could be feeling the same way, could be experiencing something like I have. I just want you to know, like I said already, it's okay to embark on this different journey than you expected. Your emotions are so strong and your thoughts are so strong and valuable that you deserve to take care of them. So now looking back, I am not ashamed to be back home. I am happy with my decision, and quite honestly, I'm very proud of myself for being strong enough to admit that I was not happy and I was very vulnerable, and I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. I'm proud of myself for being able to get myself out of, you know, an unhappy situation and being able to fix that for myself. With that being said, yeah, I just want to give like a big thanks to everybody, of course, for watching this video today. This is definitely something that has been hard for me to talk about in the past, but I'm very thankful that I am now strong enough to be able to talk about this. I want to say thank you to like my family and my friends and my boyfriend. If you guys are watching this, I feel like you guys know who you are, and just thank you for supporting me and being there for me during this time that I did not see coming, and this time that was very, very hard for me, because I feel that I would not have made it through without you guys. So with that being said, I am happy that I got to share this with you guys today. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching this video today, and I look forward to now moving on from this and just continuing to post videos and to just be my much happier self.